Hi here, Finns here, I'm back for another video, and 17 will be whittled down to 10 for semi-final 2 of Eurovision 2021. Question is, who's making it and who's not? Let's do a prediction on semi-final 2 for Eurovision 2021. Yes, well, semi-final 2 of Eurovision 2021. You could argue that this is the weaker of the two semi-finals, which, yeah, you would get it right. This is the more weaker of the two semi-finals. However, I don't think this is a particularly bad semi-final by any means. I think it's still a good show. I think we still have some good contenders. And may I also point out that the UK is voting in the semi-final, and ever since 2011, the winner has always emerged from the semi-final the UK has been voting in. So maybe semi-final 2 might have the winner in it. I think we still have some good contenders out of the ones you can see behind me. So the 17 countries that are competing are San Marino, Estonia, the Czech Republic, Greece, Austria, Poland, Moldova, Iceland, Serbia, Georgia, Albania, Portugal, Bulgaria, Finland, Latvia, Switzerland and Denmark. Only 10 of these countries can go through. I would say there's a bunch of countries that I think are probably most likely certain to qualify. Then you've got a bunch of countries that I think are certainly probably not going to qualify. And then you have some songs in the middle that are borderline that could or couldn't make it. So, yeah, it is. Yeah, it is looking like it's going to be quite a predictable semi-final for me compared to semi-final 1. Well, semi-final 1 is more... we just don't know what's happening in semi-final 1. Well, I feel like in semi-final 2, I can guess who some of the qualifiers and non-qualifiers are. So let's start off positive. Let's get out of the way the certain qualifiers. The countries that I think we'll definitely see in the final this year. Starting off with San Marino of all countries. San Marino, the first song, I think they're qualifying. I think San Marino are through. They're opening the show off with a bang. They've had a lot of hypes. Zenhit, Flow Rider, who knows if Flow Rider's going to be there. They're probably going to use a hologram, but even so, it's a banging song. Yeah, this is no Chrysalis. I hope it doesn't end up like that. A big fan favourite then fails to qualify because it's performed early. But no, this will open the show off with a bang. San Marino are qualifying. Bulgaria are qualifying. Bulgaria, Victoria, again, beautiful song, beautiful message. Stunning girl, lovely girl, Victoria, and stunning voice. They'll give her good staging. It's a good song at the end of the day. It's a strong contender to win. Bulgaria qualifying. Switzerland are qualifying. Like Bulgaria, a very emotional song. Another contender. No question about it. Gijon's Tears was delivered live, I'm sure. Yeah, there's no... it's not up for debate. Switzerland are definitely qualifying. I think Finland are a certain qualifier. I think Finland are also going to certainly qualify. And for once, Finland is certain qualifier. There is really this kind of violent pop in the semi. They really stand out in the crowd. Life on the Dark Side. And yeah, I think they're going through. I think they're going through. And Iceland, yeah, I think Iceland are going through. I think they're probably certain to qualify, or most likely to qualify, I should say. They're more in than out. They've had a lot of hype, you know, another fan favourite. Iceland, I feel, are strongly going through. Yeah, I would say I feel confident with those 5. So that's San Marino, Iceland, Bulgaria, Finland, and Switzerland. So those 5 countries probably to see in the final on Saturday. So let's go now to slightly the more negative side now, and let's talk about the countries we think probably won't be in the final this on the Saturday show. Okay, there's a bunch that I feel like probably most likely we won't see. I think first of all, Georgia. Oh, it's deja vu with Georgia. We've said this so many years with Georgia, but yeah, again, I just don't think it's the song is strong enough. I mean, it is going to pull the majority of people to sleep, and I don't think the song is strong enough. And I think when it comes to vote, I don't think it's going to get enough high televote for it to survive, to be in the final. Yeah, I think Georgia are not going to make it, so they get an X from me. I think Poland aren't going to qualify either. The song hasn't received a lot of love over the weeks, and even the Polish diaspora hasn't really fallen in love with it as well. I think compared to some of the other pop songs in the semi, I think the others are much stronger and much better. I think they can do so much for the staging. Yeah, I think if people want to go for this 80s kind of sound, I think in a way Greece does it better. Yeah, I'm not sure the music experts are going to say this, and I know but the Polish diaspora, it might come 9th and 10th in the televote, mainly because the Polish diaspora can vote for this so much, but it will not, probably won't be enough for it to qualify. And my final country that I don't think will qualify is Denmark. And I know Denmark are closing the show, and usually that's the best, probably one of the best positions you want to be in, but I still don't think it's enough for it to qualify. I think every 4 years we have a country that performs last and doesn't qualify, and I think we're keeping on to that trend every 4 years. You know, 2017 it was Latvia failing to qualify, in 2013 it was Serbia failing to qualify, in 2009 it was the Netherlands failing to qualify, all finishing last. So yeah, I don't think Denmark are qualifying. I don't think it's received a lot of love. I don't think it's going to be a... Oh no! Yeah, as I was saying. Anyway, so yeah, so that's Georgia, Poland, and Denmark are... So that leaves Estonia, Czech Republic, Greece, Austria, Moldova, Serbia, Albania, Portugal, and Latvia left. Oh boy, there's quite a few that I think are fighting to be 9th, 10th. Okay, let's see who we've got left. Estonia. Are they going to be the lucky ones to get out? I don't know. Yeah, I think it is fine. That's one of the ones that are going to be fighting for 9th and 10th in the semi. But they could just be 11th or 12th. I just don't know how it's going to be. Czech Republic, I hope to see qualify. The Czech Republic, or Czechia, however you call it, I want to see in the final, but will it though? That's the thing. It is on early. It is on early, but I hope... And people have warmed to it. People have warmed to it. It's one of the ones I really want to see in the final. Greece, I think Greece probably will make it. I think, hopefully, it all goes right for Greece. And then you've got Austria. He is the only ballad. Well, he's not the only ballad in the semi, but in that kind of first half, he is really the slowest song out there. My concern with Vincent Bueno and Austria is I want this to be more of a Caesar Sampson, like when Austria is at best. It could be at Austria at worst, at worst. Austria at worst. um, because I don't want it to be like a panda where some people really like it and think it might qualify, it's going to qualify, and then you see the results and it got the dreaded nil point in the televote and it got nowhere near qualifying. I just got a funny feeling it might get the dreaded 0 in the televote, and Austria is very used to that. Panda got 0 in the televote in the semi. Nathan Trent got 0 in the grand final. The Mate Makers got 0 overall in the grand final. So I don't wish that's going to happen. I don't hope that will happen, but I could see a scenario where that happens, where people will like it, but it's just doesn't overall connect, which it just depends on staging on that. Moldova, I want Moldova to be in the final. I think it's going to be more in than out Moldova. Yeah, Philip Kirkorov is behind it all, so I think they'll push that to be in the final. But yeah, again, you never know. Serbia. I wanted to qualify, but yeah, again, now thinking about it, I've been so on and off about it. It seems like every 4 years Serbia fails to qualify. Like in 2009 they failed, 2013 they failed, 2017 they failed, 2021 could they fail? Could this be a trend for Serbia to fail every 4 years in the semis? I hope not. I like the song, but people have called it trash. And gosh, can all the female artists qualify from semi-final 2? I don't know. Then you got Albania, again, another Balkan ballad, but will it be enough? Portugal, he's got a really good voice. I could see people getting a bit bored with that, but yeah, again, music experts, that could be the surprise, that could be the shock of Portugal qualifying, but is it competitive enough? I don't know. And then you got Latvia, Samantha Tina. Again, is it too loud? Is it too in your face? Are all the female artists from semi-final 2 going to qualify? I don't think so, and I think Samantha Tina is probably going to be the one that could well be left behind, and she's coming on after Finland. Bearing in mind she's near the end of the semi-finals, so she could sneak through, but yeah, again, will music experts vote for her? I don't know. It's a tough one to call. So yeah, I've already agreed that San Marino, Iceland, who else? Bulgaria, Finland, and Switzerland. Those 5 I think will qualify, and then we've got another 5. I think Greece will qualify. They will put on a show. I think Moldova will qualify, so that's 7. And then it's the rest. I think Albania will qualify, yes. This is the only Balkan ballad this year. It has to qualify. We need a Balkan ballad in the final. And Albania's our only one. You are the only one, Albania. I think they'll hopefully will give us a show, and yeah. So 2 more spots. I think Czech Republic will qualify. Yeah, I know they're on a little bit early, but Benny Crystal can really perform and really can sing. And yeah, and it's one of a few feel-good songs, uplifting. And I know he'll bring a performance, and I know what the Czech Republic are like with staging, and I hope it all comes together. So I've got faith in the Czech team. And that leaves 1 more spot. Oh, gosh. I've been so back and forth with Serbia. I wanted to qualify, but I can see a scenario where it could be just left out. Again, Latvia, that's another one. And then you've got And then Portugal could be a surprise. Estonia could be a surprise. Austria, who knows? Austria could pull through. Switzerland's the only male ballot that I think could definitely qualify. Could we have another one? Maybe. Another kind of male ballad other than Switzerland in the final from semi-final 2. It's a tough one. No, I'll keep to my gut. I'll stay true to my girls from Hurricane. I'm giving it to Serbia. My final qualifying position, I'm going to give it to Serbia. My girls, Hurricane, I think will qualify. I don't think Serbia is going to be a guaranteed qualifier by any means. I think it might just be in those final qualifying positions. I've got my fingers crossed. I mean, if the staging is really bad, if it does go horribly wrong for Hurricane, then maybe Latvia or Austria or Portugal could pull through. But it's such a tough one. But I have got faith in my girls. I've got faith in my Balkan girls. And in semi-final 1, I predicted that it's going to be an ex-Yugoslavic wipeout. So Serbia's going to do it for ex-Yugoslavia. I hope so. Oh, I hope it's not going to be a complete ex-Yugoslavic wipeout. Oh my gosh. That would be a disaster. That would be quite something if we have a complete ex-Yugoslavic wipeout this year. Wow, like 2013. So yes, it's actually quite harder to predict. It's those final positions where it just who is, because I think it's so hard before predicting all these predictions before the rehearsals. Rehearsals can change everything. We've seen it so many times where fan favourites flop, where the ones that not people are talking about then go up in the odds. Anything can happen. Yeah. How you execute the song is very crucial. It really is. I just got it's all will be all up in the air. So you just never know what's gonna happen. But I hope I get 10 out of 10 right. I think out of both semi-finals, I think semi-final 2, hopefully I'll get 10 out of 10. It's more easier for the semi-finals to predict, because I feel like we kind of know who's probably going to qualify from this, and who's probably not. It's just the ones who are just going to be 9th and 10th, and who's going to miss out on 11th and 12th. It's probably going to be the hardest prediction-wise, but we'll see. But I've probably got, may I point out, a right to change my predictions after I've seen the rehearsals. These are just me predicting who will qualify before the rehearsals, because rehearsals can change anything, may I point out. Rehearsals can change anything. In any case, who do you want to see qualify? Who don't you want to see qualify to the final? Comment down below, like this video, and subscribe to my channel, and I will be back for more content very soon. Until then, goodbye people, goodbye!